I'm sorry, Miss Woods. Forgive me. I always like to get organized before I begin. Now then, why don't you tell me what was so urgent that you needed to see me tonight?
Well, Doctor, I'm sorry I had to call you at home. But as I mentioned on the phone, it's Dick. I just can't stop thinking about Dick.
Yes, I read about it. Please go on when you're ready.
Well, last week was the first time Dick came back into my life.
Why don't you tell me about the first time you saw your dead ex-boyfriend?
Well, Doctor, it was last Tuesday, very early in the morning. And it wasn't him exactly. It was just his head.
Hello, Barbara. You look a bit white.
You're not here.
You don't look at all happy to see me.
You're not here. You're dead.
Then why are you so upset?
This isn't happening. I must be sick.
Maybe this is your conscience playing tricks on you.
I didn't kill you!
Maybe not. But you were a part of it. You were unfaithful.
We weren't married.
I did everything for you. And you betrayed me.
I didn't want you dead.
You betrayed me.
Stop talking to me in that voice.
Cool effect, huh? Very unnerving.
Look, I'm so sorry. I'm sorry I hurt you. I just thought I needed a change. I was wrong. I was going to break it off.
You lied to me. Your affair was killing me.
You were having an affair during that time, too. I can't prove it, but I know it.
You betrayed me.
I'm not talking about this anymore. If you think I'm gonna stand here arguing with a figment of my imagination, you're crazy. I'm sorry you're dead, but you can't treat me this way. Are you listening? Do you hear me?
Let the blood be on your hands.
And did your ex-boyfriend visit you again after that night, Miss Woods?
I didn't see or hear him again, but for the next few nights I could sense his presence around me. I could feel him. And that's almost as bad. I know he's gonna visit me again.
And what makes you think so?
I just know. I know this whole story about Dick is very hard to swallow, Doctor. Do you think I'm nuts?
No, of course not. But I do think we should end this session now. You can begin to tell me about your affair the next time we meet.
Of course. Thank you, Doctor.
I'll be speaking to you soon. And don't worry, Barbara. We'll get to the bottom of this thing. I'll be speaking to you soon. Now then, Miss Weller, why don't you tell me what was so urgent that you needed to see me tonight?
Well, Dr. Meyers, my friend Barbara Woods is a patient of yours, and she told me that you've discussed her experience with Dick.
Actually, Miss Weller, I'm really not allowed to discuss matters regarding another patient, even if you do know the person. Patient-client confidentiality, you understand. But, since you both have talked about a similar episode, I will say that yes, she has been discussing with me the situation concerning her dead boyfriend. Now, why don't you tell me your story?
Well, I know that my episode was similar to Barbara's, only I didn't have to get out of bed. I'd fallen asleep on the couch that night, and it was early the next morning. I was half asleep, half awake, you know what I mean? I'd been hearing his voice whispering to me for about a half an hour, somehow I knew when I opened my eyes he'd be there. So finally I opened my eyes.
Hello, Dolores.
I suppose I'm supposed to scream now, right?
You scream? Oh no, I knew a tough bitch like you wouldn't scream or get hysterical on me. Not like Barbara does.
You probably enjoy that, don't you?
Barbara was always unstable, but I still loved her. Until you stole her from me.
I didn't steal anything that didn't want to be taken.
Oh, you bitch!
Sorry, buddy boy. When I see something I want, I take it.
Yes, and you destroy others in the process.
Get a hold of yourself, Dick.
But your conscience must be bothering you on some level. You must feel some responsibility for my death. Because now you're talking to me.
Obviously, you're not really here. I'll probably need therapy to get rid of you. But so be it.
I'll be seeing you often, I think. And let the blood be on your hands.
And did Dick visit you again after that night, Miss Weller?
No, I didn't see him again. But for the last few nights, I've felt him. His presence, you know? Almost like he's inside me. You think I'm crazy?
Not at all, Miss Weller. But I think that we should end here. And I think you should come back. You can begin to tell me more about your relationship with Barbara the next time we meet.
Thank you, Dr. Meyers.
And don't worry, Dolores. We'll get to the bottom of this. Oh, I'm sorry. Forgive me, Mr. Carter.
My friends just call me Rocky.
Okay, Rocky. As I was going to say, I always like to get organized before I begin. Now then, why don't you tell me what was so urgent that you needed to see me tonight?
Well, Doc, as I was starting to get into on the phone, I just have to talk to somebody about what happened with my best friend.
Yes, I've read the story about his death. Tell me about it.
Well, until it happened, Dick was a very big part of my life. I guess my conscience has been bothering me, and I just need to talk to someone about what happened with Dick, and how I feel at least partially responsible for his death.
Go on.
Well, I was supposed to be his best friend, and I actually considered murdering him. All for a woman. I remember in particular a few days before he died, when he was really depressed. It was a Saturday, and we were just outside sitting and talking.
Man, I know she's seeing someone. She denies it. But I know she's having an affair.
Relax, man. Try not to get down about it. Just remember, I'm your friend, I'm here for you, man.
I really appreciate that.
Then what happened after that, Rocky?
I had been seeing this woman named Dolores for the past year. And things were great until she started seeing this chick named Barbara.
Go on.
Well, the thing is that Barbara was Dick's girlfriend.
Really?
Yeah. But I guess since Dick had been suspecting Barbara was having an affair, and he was so upset about it, Barbara wanted to break it off with Dolores. But Dolores is a real tough bitch, and she wasn't about to let that happen. She came up with this plot to murder Dick. She knew with no more Dick, Barbara would come crawling back to her. Only she wanted me to do it. Now Dick was a great guy, and I didn't like to see him suffer. But Dolores was a great piece, if you know what I mean.
Yes, of course.
I didn't want to give that up. And since I knew her plan would work, I was going to do it.
What were you going to do, Rocky?
Poison him. Dick was really depressed one night, and I talked him into inviting us over to his place to cheer him up. Barbara was out somewhere, and we had our chance.
But you didn't go through with it.
No. At the last minute, I just realized I couldn't do it to the poor sap. Even though Dolores was a great piece to be giving up.
Are you going to do it or not?
No, I just can't kill the guy.
We agreed.
I just
that
cannot go through with it.
Well, then give me the poison and I'll put it in.
I didn't even bring it. And if anything happens to him, the police will know where to look.
Fine. Have it your way.
Hey, do you guys need some help in there?
No, Dick, we're fine. Sit tight, we'll be right out with the drinks. Take one last look at what you're giving up.
So you didn't have anything to do with his death then?
Well, he was hanging from a beam in his garage, and that crumpled up suicide note was on the floor under him. Poor bastard. He must have found it and figured out we were gonna kill him. It must have been too much and pushed him over the edge.
I see.
Anyway, I just can't stop thinking about Dick. I think I'm starting to hallucinate. I gotta tell you about the other night.
I think that will be enough for tonight, Rocky. We can get into your hallucinations in the next session.
Okay, Doc. Is this your girlfriend?
Wife, actually.
She's pretty.
Thank you. And don't worry, Rocky. We'll get to the bottom of things. So what do you think?
I think we've got them all right where we want them.
Yes. I think so too.
I'll keep paying them my little visits.
And I'll put on the finishing touches in our sessions.
They'll pay for killing me.
When we're done with their minds, they'll wish they were dead.
And you'll keep taking their money while we do it.
Yes. But I do miss you so.
I miss you too.
Can I clean up now, Dr. Meyers?
Yes. Go ahead, Jason.
Dr. Meyers?
Yes.
I was just wondering why you like to work at night.
Ambiance, my dear boy. Ambiance.